Hey, JC here. JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore at 6725 West Central Avenue. That is Toledo, Ohio. 43617-419-531-6097. This is the Tuesday right before Thanksgiving. And we're doing, I had a bunch of stuff this week, and unfortunately I did not have my camera with me, or I did not have my memory card with me when I went to UPS, so I had to open stuff up. But some of the stuff in the box that I opened includes some of these new key rings. You've got the Captain America, you've got the Deadpool, you got the Black Panther key ring, and then you got this Infinity Gauntlet key ring. These Infinity Gauntlets, I can't remember what the other ones are going for right offhand, but the Infinity Gauntlet's going for $19.99. I was a bit upset at first because I've got these Infinity Gauntlets here in the shop already for $8.99. I'm thinking that, God, I've already got these. Why are they overcharging me? But then I see that this just has, it is much bigger, but you can see that the gems themselves are just painted there, where there's actually little real gems there. So I guess I can understand why these are $19.99. But we had those that were in the box I had to open, and also we had these new Spider-Gwen or Gwenpool banks. So we've got a couple of these banks that are available for sale. We've got the Monopoly Ren and Stimpy Monopoly game where they're butt bumping because they're idiots. And this looks like a really cool game. I hope a friend of mine buys this so I can come over and play it. You can play this game and see what kind of just stupid things there are. Look, there's Mr. Horse. No, sir, I didn't like it. Got the Rubber Nipple Company. You've got Stimpy's cat litter there. Got 6 tokens. You got Log. Log. It's big, it's bad, it's wood. Muddy Mud Skipper. You got the Rubber Nipple. You got the Nose Goblin, the Magic Nose Goblin, the bar of soap that Ren thought Skimpy was coveting his bar of soap. Cinnamon Toast. I don't know if he turns into a man or not. Custom deed cards. This thing is very, very cool. We've also got some of these pop figures in. Got some of the NFL pop figures. Finally, we're starting to get some pop figures. You got Jerome Bettis, the bust that played for the much hated Steelers. And I say the much hated Steelers because I am as people say, a much hated Dallas Cowboys fan. Dallas. Troy Aikman, he's got 3 rings. How many rings does the bus have? The bus doesn't have as many as Troy Aikman, but friends of mine that are fans of the Steelers will rub it into my face that the Steelers have more Super Bowl rings than the Cowboys, and I can't argue that fact. I wish I could. Maybe after this year. Maybe I can be wishful thinking. You've got the Spider-Man game. You've got Mary Jane Watson. In the Spider-Man game, she's not a fashion model because that's probably not a realistic thing for young girls to grow up. So they made her into Lois Lane. They say she's a reporter that would do whatever it takes to get the job, the story. That's Lois Lane. That's not Mary Jane. I'm sorry. But we do have these other ones coming in also. I do have Miles and I do have Mr. Negative. And then you've got this Jim Lee statue here. We're going to open this up. This is a Superman statue. They did not do a good job, in my opinion. You should have a picture of what the statue looks like. It's going to be very hard for me to sell people, hey, buy this cool looking statue. Well, what's it look like? Well, let me open it up. I got to show you. So I think that's very, very poorly as far as DC doesn't do many things very poorly, but the design on that is very poorly. It's unless Jim Lee's going to pop out of the box like it's a birthday cake. But Chuck is anxious. You can see he's got the jitters. He wants to open up some of these. He wants to cut in. He wants to taste the blood of the innocents as he wants to open these boxes up. Also, we do have we've got these Hydra or these A.I.M agents, and we're going to be doing a special price if you buy at least 3 A.I.M agents, because you need more than just 2 A.I.M agents. A.I.M agents with their beehives, you need to have multiple A.I.M agents. So if you do that, you'll get yourself a special price. But let's get this thing opened up and see what's in this box. We'll see what's in that box, and then this box here, that box right there. We've got the Batman Who Laughs right there. That's the DC or the Diamond PVC. This is the DC collectible statue that I got a couple of people that are very happy about. So we're going to open this box up real quick, see what's in here. No, I have more Hydra or A.I.M agents in one of these boxes. We'll crack this one open as well. We got Thanksgiving coming up. Of course, we'll be closed on Thanksgiving, and we're going to watch the Cowboys feast on some Redskins for Thanksgiving. I'm sure people enjoy me saying that. But of course, with Diamond, as always, they're very, very, very generous when they give me paper. Look at this. Man, if this was worth a dime a dozen, I could have 20 cents. Look, even more paper. Oh my God. This isn't Thanksgiving, it's Christmas. We pull this out. This is like a clown car. It just never stops. Look at that. Look at all that paper there. Holy crap. I'm glad the trees died for my stuff to be protected. You know, they should have sent a bunch of air in there. But there we do. We have more A.I.M agents. So we're going to put this down real quick. And I'm going to pull a couple of these boxes out. I'm going to attempt to. We'll put that on top of Ren Stimpy. And as I pull this box has been opened already. And this box been opened? No. This box has been opened already. You can tell. Look, it says sold. Oh, I'm sorry. My camera decided to zoom in. It does that. It has a mind of its own. It's the AI in it that takes care. It says so does case lots do not open. Somebody did not read. But let's take a quick look here. See what these things look like. There you go. You got some A.I.M agents there. But see, you need more than just two. You know, it's like having stormtroopers. You can't just have one or two stormtroopers or having sentinels. You need to have multiple sentinels, multiple stormtroopers, multiple Hydra agents, and multiple A.I.M agents as well. So if you're buying like 3 of those, you'll get a specially lowered price. So let's put the A.I.M agents over here, and let's come back. Since that box is now empty, let's check this box. And look, we see pop figures. And I spy my invoice, which of course I look on my box, and this box is clearly marked that my invoice is in this box. Diamond clearly marked my invoice being in this box. And I do have some returns to send back to Diamond, so we'll make sure we'll get these sent back because I want these things out of my shop. I want these things because they take up too much room. But there's my invoice, and let's see what other pop figures we have. We have Sweetness. We have Walter Payton, rest in peace, one of the best running backs ever to be, and that comes from a Cowboys fan with Emmitt Smith. That Walter Payton is certainly a very, very good running back. And then we have Mr. It's not funny, Howie. It's not funny, Mr. Terry Bradshaw. Terry Bradshaw, of course, has more hair in this pop than he currently has. So Terry probably think that's not funny. It's not funny to be making fun of him like that. But there's another one, Terry Bradshaw. Of course, Terry has 3 Super Bowl rings himself, just like Troy Aikman does. And there's another Troy Aikman, speak of the devil. And we've got another Sweetness. I wonder if there's any chase figures in these. I am not sure. Maybe this one could come up with some, he could have some Ditka brats with him. And here's another Troy. Can't have too many Troys. And you can't have too many Terry Bradshaws. But here we have Mr. Negative from the Spider-Man game. Personally, as a Spider-Man villain goes, I think he's one of the weaker Spider-Man villains in many, many years. Certainly not a good testament to Dan Slott. Dan Slott probably thinks he's a cool character, but then again, that's Dan Slott. He's certainly no Sandman or no Mysterio, I'll tell you that. Even Man Mountain Marco is better than Mr. Negative. Because Man Mountain Marco was created by Stan Lee and John Romita. Now, you see who we have here. And we got Miles Morales. And he's in his civilian identity. And they don't have him in his Spidey suit. So we got several Miles. And let's see who this is. I bet this is Brett Favre. And it is. Hopefully he's not taking pictures and sending his pictures to himself to reporters. Because we'd have to report that. Maybe that's what the chase figure is going to be. A Brett Favre exposed picture. But those are Packer fans. They're going to certainly love those. And let's see who this is. The great Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice won Dancing with the Stars, so you know he's a good dancer. And he's also got himself his fair share of Super Bowl rings as well. Here's another Brett Favre. And let's see who this is. Looks like the late, great Junior Seau. Very good linebacker for the Chargers. Unfortunately, he was never fortunate enough to get a Super Bowl ring. So we got another Mr. Negative. And he's just a regular Mr. Negative. He's not a negative Mr. Negative. See, they should do a regular. That should be the chase, where he's not Mr. Negative. He's just regular. He's Joe Negative. Got Miles, regular Miles, and see, this one here is a regular Miles as well. So unfortunately, no chase figures in any of those. That's what's in these boxes. If you like these videos, certainly subscribe, and you do subscribe, certainly smash that bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, and have a happy Thanksgiving.